Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Asmalina binti Awangno. My group members Rosmalia binti Muhammad Yusuf, Nurliana binti Muhammad Alwi, and Nurhanisa binti Hussein. Today, we would like to present about Shipboard Autonomous Firefighter Robot Safir. First of all, let me start with the first element in the assignment, which is introduction of the Shipboard Autonomous Firefighter Robot. Let's proceed for the next slide. Today I will present about introduction of the Shipboard Autonomous Firefighting Robot. Fires are a threat to both human life and property. According to the National Fire Administration, 39% of all fires are structural fires. This type of fires result in significant loss of life, injuries, and destruction of property worth millions of dollars. Firefighters try their best to respond quickly to cases of fires and even put their life at risk as they endeavor to save human life and protect property from fires. Some attempts have been made to automate firefighting for the Navy, which is Shipboard Autonomous Firefighting Robot. The Shipboard Autonomous Firefighting Robot, or SAFIR, is an autonomous humanoid robot capable of detecting and suppressing shipboard fires and working shoulder to shoulder with human firefighters using advanced sensors. The idea is not to replace humans in firefighting, but to avoid them in firefighting operations on ships. SAFIR is a key component of the Office of Naval Research funded Naval Prototype Program, which is damage control technologies for the 21st century. That's all. Next, the objective of the Shipboard Autonomous Firefighting is to develop human-centric autonomous systems for fire safety and damage control, reducing damage to Navy ships at sea and decreasing the recovery time. This technology will allow Navy to meet damage recovery mandates and reduce human risk. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will present about the 4 levels of awareness. The first level is discovering. Discovering is when curiosity of what went wrong, which then leads to the new ideas. The second level is learning. Learning is when we discover new and better ways of doing things, pass on to industries. Next, understanding. Understanding is when proven scientific research conducted to facilitate the understanding. And the last level of awareness is developing. Developing is when new systems develop with confidence because outcome can be safely controlled. Next, I will talk about the characteristics of this firefighting robot. First one is, the robot is designed with enhanced multimodal sensor technology for advanced navigation and a sensor suite that includes a camera, gas sensor and stereo IR camera to enable it to see through smoke. Next, its upper body will be capable of manipulating fire suppressors and throwing propelled extinguishing agent technology PEAT grenades. And it is battery powered that holds enough energy for 30 minutes of firefighting. The last one is it is like a sure-footed sailor, which means the robot will also be capable of walking in all directions, balancing in sea conditions and traveling obstacles.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurliana binti Muhammad Alwi and my matric number is S54883. Today I would like to talk about the function and the feature about the autonomous firefighter robot. There are several functions of this firefighting robot. These are provide safe inferior fire operation on large commercial fires, tackle based on wood frame structure under the construction, establish a structured defense against the wildfires, complete the rescue of large animal, helping to extinguish full tanker fire, and last but not least is fight auto-story fire. Now we move to the feature. Now we look at the head of this robot. This robot have the sensor suite include stereo IR camera that will make this robot can see through smoke or any critical sightseeing. At the upper body of this robot also can capable of manipulate fire suppression and throw pit grenades. At the center of this robot also have the battery compartment that can hold enough energy for 30 minutes of firefighting. So 30 minutes of firefighting is very reasonable and enough for any rescue activity. Now we look at the leg of this robot. It's a very lightweight, low friction liner actuator that can improve efficiency and control. At the hip and ankle also have the parallel actuator that can provide greater accuracy, speed and torque. At their knee also have the titanium spring that enable improved dynamic and advanced control algorithm. At their foot also have the 6-axis foot sensor that can enable robust feedback while walking. Last but not least, it is also lightweight central aluminum structure that efficiently transfer loads through the robot. That's all.
At the highest level, the overarching goal for the firefighting robot is to move unwanted fire and other harmful events as a limitation to life safety, technical innovation, and economic prosperity. The vision to improve fire protection and firefighting is undertaken with following motivations. First, to save life and minimize injuries to building occupants and community members due to fire. Second is to improve firefighter occupational health and safety. Third is to enhance the operational efficiency of the fire service and the effectiveness of fire protection. Fourth is to minimize property loss from fire. And last is to minimize business interruption and loss of mission continuity due to fire. Conclusion, the firefighting robot is developed with readily available materials and some tests are done to observe its effectiveness at different situations. The robot is able to detect flame and dispense scents to extinguish it at exact location autonomously. The firefighter robot is effective in fighting against flame on a small scale. It can sense fire flame better at darker places, as it can detect fire instantly and can extinguish it before spreading. This robot may be a solution to many fire hazards. The substantial benefits judged from this rather simple proof of concept is that water was not used as part of medium to put out fire. Same fire flame, which is oil-based, may not be able to be eradicated with a mere water function. Moreover, using water to put out fire may create other potential electrical hazards in the vicinity of fire source, causing harm to the building occupants. Other methods of advanced non-contact fire eradication method to be considered in the future is through sound wave, which is beyond the scope of this research.